Hello guys. I think it's my first face-to-face interaction, right? So, yeah. So this, as you have seen the title, it's known that this is our first app that we have released. So essentially, this is my first project as a full-time data analyst that I've worked on. So yeah, I can't disclose much of it, otherwise I'll have to get permission from them. So yeah, I can't, I don't think so they'll give me that. I maybe they will, but I don't want to do that right now. So yeah, it was an app that I have built. Technically our team, but yeah, all the analytical insightful thing we are tracking it also. It's all done by me. So my first data analyst project as a full timer. Technically I was working on it since I was intern, but essentially it's that only. So yeah, yay. So it was yeah, super nice. It launched on 28th. Yeah, 28th Sunday. So yeah, I was even in the launch event. It was super nice. Felt nice to do that. Yeah, yeah. I'll not disclose it, but I'll give you guys some hint towards it. It's related to some things, as in something. No, I shouldn't do that technically. So I'll not do that. But yeah, so I'll give you guys some brief on what things that I've learned through it. So yeah, some brief things and things to consider this while you're working on project like these is be yourself. Okay, ask questions a lot. Okay, ask a lot of questions that you can ask, as in get a clear idea, because you're see mostly you'll be working under seniors, your CEOs and your people, your higher superiors, managers. So they don't know, they are not technical people mostly. If they are, it's really good and lucky for you, but mostly they are not. So you'll need to get input from them. Okay, need to get input from them, and that you can't tell them in technical terms. That was a mistake I was making. See, even though I had internship experience, it was this was my kind of in office one, first one. So yeah, it was super. First I was like really confused. Like, okay, I'm giving you insight. My thought was, I'm giving you insight. Why are you not, not able to understand it? But yeah, they will not understand because they haven't learned that, as in learning not in the sense like that. It's like, see, I'll talk with them in sense like retention rate is less, or something correlation is less, so they won't understand that. They don't know these terms. Most of them don't. You don't expect, like, you have to expect them to not know any technical word, so you'll have to go very layman terms, and like you have to see essentially all the analytics and data analysts or business analytics work, or even data science work that you'll do, is essentially in a business forum or business, company point of view, is to make data driven business decision, right? So you can't just be like, okay, this is the analytics that I've done, this is the correlation. So they need to see a value in it. You can't just see, they have to make decision based on your analytics. So you'll have to make it that way. You can't just expect them to be like that. Okay, I'll do this, I'll do this analysis, I'll make these fancy graphs. It doesn't matter until unless the requirements are aligning with them. It doesn't matter, they will not understand it, and they'll ask you to remake it. So save yourself some time. I did that. That was my mistake. I did that initially. I didn't ask them properly, and I had to make like 3 iteration of the same thing. That was really frustrating at one point, but yeah, you learn. That's the corporate life. Yeah, it's nice only. I'm enjoying Hyderabad. I'm not a rice person at all, but I removed the, from biryani, I removed the pieces and eat pieces, like chicken pieces and all. Super nice, really enjoying it. So yeah, back to the focus. Just something that I wanted to include. So yeah, essentially, keep your requirements clear. Ask them beforehand what they want. It will be really good for you guys to understand it, and for them also. You'll save both your times, and you'll not get. And one very important corporate tip: don't go around explaining people what you are doing, and don't take requirements from people that you are not supposed to. Essentially, if someone asks you, okay, can you do this or do this report, how can you verify it, just tag your manager or tell your manager. You don't need to tell everyone that. It's really hard in a startup kind of thing. That's what I'm working on only. But in startup, since it's a small group mostly, you'll have people who will be asking, okay, what are you working on, how can you verify that. Don't. It's not your work to do, it's your work to report to your supervisor. Don't take extra work that you can't handle for pleasing people you don't want to please, essentially, since they do not matter. You'll have to kind of create this heat map kind of thing, like people who actually correlate with you in a authoritative matter. You're saying, you're understanding, like authoritative manner, not just like this. Okay, you can't just go around talking with these people like that. So yeah, and it's been a very long video, it's just me talking. So yeah, but I wanted to share you guys this update. Been really nice. Maybe I'll try to edit this one, but see, after work it's really hard to do this kind of things. I'm trying to manage it. I'm really trying, guys. I'm doing my best. I'll get better at it. I've read this quote. This I'll tell you guys always. It's like, let me create a build up for it first. It's like the man who enjoys the journey will walk further than the man who likes the destination. So once you start enjoying the journey, destination is just a thing that happens. It's not your goal. So I just want to get started on YouTube. Like, I've been waiting for it forever. I've been creating shorts, not particularly in like of that. See, I want to give, even though it's like me talking only, but I can add fancy edits to it, like edits to it technically, but it won't give any kind of, I want to give my honest experience and feedbacks. I don't want to include this with fancy graphics and stuff. I know that's what retention will have, but yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate it with that. So I feel like, if I'll do that, my whole kind of this thing, how do I explain it, kind of like main thing, like main point or the experience that I want to convey is kind of mixed and not exactly the main point when I'm trying to have these fancy edits and stuff. But I'll do try to incorporate other things in this edit that is there. So maybe I'll include some edits in there, so make it much bearable. I think it already is hard to listen to my voice that long. I just saw it's 8-minute recording till now. So yeah, uncut. Most of them will be uncut to give you guys honest, reaction towards things. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's the YouTube channel I have. This one is essentially for experiences. Other one, Shivai, is basically for learnings that I have that I'll be sharing there and teaching. So yeah, that's it. Wanted to give you guys update on that. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And yeah, do share this video with someone who's starting their work as a data analyst. They'll know. And please guys, comment out the things that you want to, how, like what kind of things that you want me to make videos on. Since even though I can like go to AI tool and get content ideas, but I truly want to know what people want to see actually. I can think from my point of view what they will want, so I write on that on Medium. But still, like what people want videos on, if you guys can comment it out, this will really helpful for me to do that. So yeah, I think it's already a very long video. So yeah, bye guys, and share it with people who need it, and subscribe if you find any kind of value in it. Okay guys, bye bye.